What's up, guys? Dodgers Randy here for your game recap of today's 6-5 win over the Brewers. We're going to jump in that, but really quickly, do me a favor and go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button. It would mean the world to me. Other than that, let's jump into updates and then we'll get into this game. It was an exciting and very stressful game, but we got the win, so that's all that matters in the end. First thing, Robert said Martin probably won't go on a rehab assignment. He should be actually activated this upcoming weekend at home when they play the Pirates. So we should have him back soon. Tomorrow's an off day, and then we play 3 games in Chicago, and then head home for 3 against Pittsburgh. So hopefully he's back sooner rather than later in the weekend. But as long as he's feeling good, I think we're on a good path with him, because it's been rough with Rocky Gale. So come on, Martin, sooner rather than later. Hope he's feeling well. Rich Hill officially will pitch next Sunday against the Pirates. So 2 guys coming off the injured list, pretty big for the team. Bullpen will get better with Stripling heading to the bullpen. Catcher position obviously will get stronger again. So they're all feeling good, and we've almost got our whole healthy team back, and that's all I've been waiting for, because I think that's going to change everything. So let's go into today's game. Dodgers are now 15-9, which is still the best record in the National League. They took 3 out of 4 against the Brewers in this series after losing 2 out of 3 at home last weekend. They're now done facing the Brewers for the season. Very good chance we see them again in the playoffs, but this was a 7-game series in a matter of a week, you could say. And the Dodgers won 5 out of 7. They won 4 out of 7. Yeah, can't do basic math. Sorry. So really great to see them do so well. Get those wins in Milwaukee before heading off to Chicago. The NL Central's a really strong division this year, and we have faced a lot of them early in the season, which is a good thing. That means we're getting our hardest competition out of the way early, and we're still picking up some wins. We did get swept by St. Louis, but we stepped it up against the Brewers today, and I think we should not have a problem with the Cubs either. There's no reason why we should not win that series against the Cubs. So, but the Dodgers their schedule's been pretty insane. They've played 17 straight games, and they've had 24 games out of the last 25 days. So tomorrow's their first off day in 17 games. And that's just insane. It's crazy that some of these guys are still playing at the level they're at, and they don't have off days. Most teams have not played as many games as the Dodgers have, so we're going to be getting our rest a little bit later in the season, which is always a good thing. But I'm just impressed with the way they're playing. Oh, I have to tell you guys, I put on my Bellinger jersey. Yeah, right there. You can see it. I got too excited. He had a freaking, I had to stop myself there. He had a hell of a game. I'm so excited for him right now. But yeah, so it's good for the Dodgers to finally get an off day tomorrow. Hopefully they all rest. The bullpen needs it. A rough outing for them today for sure, mostly Baez and Jansen. So we'll get into that. But first and foremost, Clayton Kershaw had his second start of the season. He looked really good out there today. Only thing was he did give up 4 walks. That's not really like Kershaw though, so not too concerned. He only gave up 2 hits in 6 innings, and he had 7 strikeouts. He did give up 2 earned runs. It was a 2-run home run to Lorenzo Cain in the 5th inning. But other than that, he had a pretty solid day. Seeing him pitch against a team like that versus the Reds is huge, because you want to see him out there succeeding against good teams, and he did that today. He was able to go 6 innings. I think he was only at like 88, 89 pitches when they pulled him. So I'm sure as the season goes on, that's a scenario where he would stay in a little bit longer, but it's only his second start of the season. So I don't necessarily blame them for them pulling him in the 6th instead of letting him go 1 more inning. But anyways, Alexander came in the 7th, and he did well, so not a big deal about pulling Kershaw. He had a strikeout. He did give up an infield single and then hit a guy with a pitch. However, the very next at bat was Lorenzo Cain. He got Cain to ground into a double play, which is not easy. That was a huge moment in the game, because it would have brought up Christian Yelich if they only got 1 out on Cain or didn't get him out at all. Yelich comes up as the go-ahead run, so they got to avoid that. But they did face him in the 8th inning. However, Cody Bellinger robbed Christian Yelich of a home run, and it was beautiful. It's on all of the Dodgers social media. If you didn't get to see it, you've got to check that out. He timed that jump perfectly. but that was insane. He really helped Baez out there. Baez got hit really hard, kind of struggled. He then gave up an infield single, another single. He did get a pop out, and then that's when Jansen came into the game. So unfortunately, he came in with 2 on, 2 outs, and he just could not get it done. Eric Thames came in. He gave up a 3-run home run to him, and then we had ourselves a tie game going into the 9th inning. So not really sure. He did strike out the side in the 9th, so that's good. But you never want to see us get in that position in the first place. In my mind, there's just no reason that Jansen shouldn't have been able to get out of that inning without giving up 1 run would have been fine. But I think the runners were on first and second, so it's not. He left the ball pretty much right in the middle of the plate. I think it was 92, 93. Didn't even throw it all that hard for him. I guess right now it's hard for him. But he's not looking good out of the bullpen these last few games. Not sure what's going on, giving up a lot of home runs, having a hard time holding a lead or allowing the lead to get a little bit too close for comfort. I really would like to see Craig Kimbrell. I still don't think it'll happen. I know I've been saying Jansen's fine and we don't need him, but this series has really kind of changed my mind on that. If he can't do this against good teams like the Brewers, that's going to be a huge problem, especially come the playoffs. Personally, I would be fine with them removing Jansen from the closer role and giving a guy like Dylan Floro a chance. That guy comes in with runners on base, scoring position, empty, no outs, whatever the case may be, and he shuts it down. He doesn't give up runs. I still don't think he's given up a run all season. And Jansen will get his spot back. He's Jansen. I don't want to replace him for good, but I just think it might be good to get him in there for low leverage situations versus throwing him in there and just having him kind of fail save after save after save. He is getting his saves, but he's not looking good doing it. And that is a huge problem when that's the guy you're supposed to rely on in the 9th inning. And when you're up by 3 runs and you're not very confident about your pitcher coming in, that's very stressful. He does have a 3 ERA on the season, which again, not very good, not what you want for Jansen. I'm trying to see if it says how many, because he got a blown save today. I was trying to see if it would tell me how many he has all season. But he's got 2 wins, and he has those wins because he's giving up leads, and then they're finding a way to come behind. But that's so weird that they don't just have blown saves, like, right here at the top. That makes no sense. Anyways, so I really, really hope he turns it around soon. We need him to. Baez struggled today. Other than that, he's been pretty great on the mound, but the fact that we can't have confidence in Jansen is very, very stressful. Let's go into the good side of things today. The offense, I guess the good side of things for some of the guys. Today's game was won by Jock, Seager, and Cody. Other than that, the offense just did not look good. Plenty of strikeouts. There was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strikeouts, 10 strikeouts, not including Kershaw's 2 strikeouts. And it was just kind of the whole, they did come out with 5 walks. So they were watching, but other than that, Turner did not have a good game. Kike is really struggling as of lately. Barnes is same thing, really struggling as of lately. Muncie's on the line. One game he's really good, one game he's not doing well. Verdugo, he got a walk today. That's all he did. But the whole lineup kind of just did not come together. But luckily, Jock and Seager and Bellinger carried the team today. Jock hit his 9th and 10th home run of the season, which actually had him tied with Bellinger until Bellinger went deep in the 9th inning off of Josh Hader. That's the 2nd time ever in Josh Hader's career that he had given up a home run to a left-hander. So that's a big, big deal. But it is Jock's birthday, so happy birthday, Jock. And he hit 2 home runs on his birthday. Last time he had last year on his birthday he hit a home run too. So now he's done it 2 years in a row. That's really cool. He actually had an awesome day. He went 4 for 5, 2 singles, 2 home runs, and a strikeout. So he looked incredible out there today. I don't know what it is, but whatever he's doing, he needs to keep doing it. He's now 1 home run. I think Yelich has 11. No, Yelich has, I think, 12 or 13 now. Unfortunately, we gave up quite a few to him this series, and we should have given up another, but Bellinger robbed him. So Jock's right up there at the top, and he has about 10 plate appearances less than Bellinger. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but because they're platooning him, he's not playing as much as these other guys are at the top. So it's insane what he's doing. I know a lot of people keep talking down on him and saying he shouldn't be in there, he shouldn't be a leadoff hitter, but I have to disagree 100%. If it's a righty on the mound, there's absolutely no reason he should not be in there. And then Seager, looking like his old self today, had 2 doubles, had an RBI double, had a single. He did strike out twice. The umpire's strike zone was pretty rough, so I don't necessarily blame all the guys for the strikeouts. Some of them were not good calls, but it is what it is. Glad to see Seager. He went 3 for 5 today. We really, really need him and Turner to get things going. When they're your number 2 and number 3 hitter and they are not really getting things done, it's hurts the team a lot. Seager has been turning it around. Turner, I don't know what's going on with him. Coming into this game, he had the worst OPS on the team. We're used to a slow start with him, but more so power. I feel like he's going to turn it around. I don't think this is just who Justin Turner's going to be this season, but it's really hard with him batting third because I kind of feel like he's been killing quite a few rallies this season where he comes up in a big position and he just is not doing anything. He did, though, today. I will give him credit. He should have had a double. Lorenzo Cain made a hell of a catch in center field and robbed him. And he did walk, but other than that, he flew out twice, struck out, and had a ground out. So I'm really hoping he turns it around soon. He's like our leader on this team. Don't want to leave it up to all the young guys. We need him out there to do well. So it'll turn around. I don't expect it to stay this way, but it is a little frustrating right now, unfortunately. And then, like I said, as always, Bellinger, I feel like I say this every day, dude's killing it. 2 RBI singles, hit that solo home run in the 9th inning to give the Dodgers a 6-5 lead. He stole his 4th base of the season. Last year he stole 14, and we're only 24 games into the season, something like that, and he's already he's already stole 4 bases. So I think he could put up a legit 2020 this season. 20 home runs, 20 stolen bases. The home runs won't matter. He'll get there. He hit his 11th one today. But the stolen bases, it'll be interesting to see if he can pull off a 2020. He did get caught stealing after he walked, so that was one that unfortunately Grandal got him. It was a great throw, perfect timing. So he just beat him to that. But other than that, not really a good game for anyone else. Kike struck out twice. Taylor struck out. He's looking so bad at the plate. He struck out swinging at a pitch that landed like feet in front of home plate. Not sure what's going on with him, but I really think he needs to chill on the playing time. I know guys aren't going to get better if they're sitting, but at this point, it kind of feels like Taylor's been given enough chances that if he's not going to turn it around, they can't keep wasting time on him. He could be a pinch hitter, that I understand. You're going to have to use him. He's on the bench, but I really hope we don't see him in the lineup for the next week or so. He just unfortunately hasn't earned that shot to be doing that, unless Seager needs rest. Of course, there's things like that that they'll have to do, but other than that, it was a pretty good game. Very, very stressful, but exciting. Had fun watching it. Hope you guys got to see it. If not, make sure you check the Dodgers' social media. Plenty of great highlights from today's game. But other than that, enjoy the off day tomorrow. No stress, just relax. And then we'll be back at this Tuesday night when they take on the Cubs. Maeda's on the mound, I believe, Tuesday. So hopefully we can get that win and start a new winning streak before heading back home for a couple games. All right, I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.